Welcome back, everybody. So, guys, in this class, we're just going to learn something more. Basically, we're just going to talk about the grouping or actually numbering. So, how it works if you just gonna delete all these old stuff which is really not necessary for now, and I'm just gonna delete that. Okay. Oh, I think I should not because there are some usable things. First of all, deleting that one. Now you can see that this line, that line. Well, you know that I think I should delete that. No necessary at all. So I'm deleting all them. Now let's start working. So what I'm just doing for now is basically teaching you something really interesting. If I just make things like div dot id1 and add the tab. So I got the id1. Okay. Oh, I just made the class. Sorry. When I'm just making id, I should use this one, and now I got the id1. Okay, here. Now I got the id1. Okay, something more I just want to teach you. For example, if I just make the div and I just want the 5 divs of id1 5 and tab. Now we got the 5 and this one was the old one, so it's okay. Duplicate, remove that one, and just add a tab. Now we got 5 elements. Okay, that's cool, but the problem is when we're just making ids, you know that we just can't make same ids, the id1 this must be the id2 and this should be 3 ids, must be unique. This is a rule, if you just try to select the id in the javascript, then you will get the headache. You cannot just duplicate the IDs if you're just working in JavaScript. So for the further things, you have to be careful. So what is the solution when we're just working in the image, using the image? So the solution is I'm just making the div and ID, just simply put the dollar sign in this way. Okay, dollar sign, and now how much you want, the 5. The dollar is actually can make the index. Now tab, now you can see that the dollar, now there is 1, there is 2, there is 3, there is 4, there is 5. Okay, that's cool. And one more thing I just want to teach you, which actually might help us in this case too. Now if I just press enter and just suppose, wait for a while, duplicate, now tab here. Okay, that's cool. Now just suppose if I just type div hash id sorry space dollar. So now what I just want to do, I can put no space just like that, and if I just put 5 and period and the tab, now you can see that what became here, the id1 id2 id3. Okay, that's fine, but for example I just don't want the way in this way. Just press enter, I just want to add in space. Okay, now tab. Oh, what is this? 1 2 3 4 5. The dollar became the 1 and 2 and 3, but the problem is they became the tag. Just why? Because it just considered, it's not a simple space but considered as another statement, and this one is another statement. Now you can see that this one is another and this one is another. So we just want to put the space here, and we just want to get the space, we just want the IDs like that. So, or basically this is not a good way to make the ID. We have to put space or something, but when you're just putting the class, so you can put multiple classes. I just want to show you how. Dot div dot class 1 and tab. Now this is a single class, but in the same class you can add multiple, just like the suppose the clear fix. We just talk about the clear fix classes in EEC. So now the clear fix, we just put in 2 classes. Both classes can have different methods. So how we can deal with these objects and these elements. So then I'll continue about teaching you this one, but for now I just want to teach you the another chapter. Be focused, it is not typical or something, but how we can do that. Remove the point, the period, just put the square brackets. Don't consider this as a class by putting the period or something. Just simply type the class. You can put any variable, any attribute instead of the class you want, and the equal sign and the value you want to. In this way, I'm just actually putting the complete attribute, and here I'm just typing, I just want the class 1. Okay, I just want a class and an admin space and a dollar sign. Okay, now here just press the tab. You can see that this is only 1, but when I just put the the dollar, the asterisk sign, and now tab, now you can see that 1 2 3 4. So now in this way we can put multiple classes. So I'm just typing here, just suppose what I just want to teach you at here, and just type the clear clear, come on, fix, and add a tab. Now you can see that class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all them has the same class of clear fix. So this is a method I just teach you. Now come back to the topic. We was talking about the dollar sign, so how we can deal with this a lot more in a way, in a perfect order. So now the div, the id, and when I just put the dollar sign and I just put the 5 and tab, now you can see that we got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I just want to teach you something different. If I just put the multiple dollar signs, just suppose 2, 3, or whatever, if I just put the $3 signs and tab, now you can see that 001, 002, 003, 004 in its way. And if you just put the $2 signs, then press the tab at the end. Tab means the expand abbreviation. Now you can see that 01, 02, 03. So just duplicate that. It's working in a finest way. Now for the next one, I'm just doing something more interesting. Not more interesting, both are equal in interesting things, by the way. So the dollar sign, there is a dollar sign, and I just want to make it 5 again, but I just want to apply some kind of different techniques of the dollar of numbering. Suppose I just want to get 5 elements, but from where I just want to start? I just want to start from, just suppose 3, put the 3, but is it good? No, I just need to put the dollar, the at the rate sign. Now dollar means starting, but I just want to start starting from the 3. So at 3, and how much I want? I want 5 elements. So press a tab. Now you can see that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome or no? It is. Just duplicate that and now tab. Now you can see that it's looking cool. I'm just gonna going down and just making something again, just like that. And here I'm just typing the suppose 5, and now duplicate that. You can see that 5, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, in this way you're just putting the at and the number from where you just want to start, and the value you just want to end, or how much you want is actually. So this is working cool. I just want to teach you something more. One thing more about this. If I'm just gonna delete that. Really not necessary. The div is not necessary to use a div. You can use the LIs, you can use ULs, whatever you want. I'm just putting the div again and the hash ID, and now I just want to start dollar by using the dollar, and how much I want around 10, but I just want to start from the last. Suppose I just put the dollar sign and 5, so it means I just want to start from 5. But for this case, when we just want the negative orders, or you can say the descending orders, means I just want to start from 10. Why from 10? Basically here I just cleared that the 10 items totally. So exactly, if it is the descending order, so I will get the data from the 10. So here I'm just putting the minus sign. Minus, you can say the hyphen, you can say whatever you want. Add a tab. Now you can see that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I think you just love these methods. So try that, and we'll meet in the next class. This is actually called the numbering. Stay tuned and goodbye.